Thank you for joining me. So today I'm going to do a makeup look. I was to do a Valentine's look, but then I thought that would be so I'm just going to play around with my makeup today and show you guys some look that maybe any of you could try it out. I also had a video that I did for Valentine's, but it's really short, so I'm just going to insert it at the end so that you guys see how I spent my Valentine's. And then I'll also be telling you guys a story of my first heartbreak, and maybe you guys can relate with me. Or grab your cup of coffee, whatever, just get it and watch this video. So as usual, we're going to start with my eyebrows. Once upon a time, I met this guy. What do I call this guy? When I was through with my class 8, like primary, that's primary. When I was through with my primary exams, so we're just waiting, like that's holiday, that December holiday, then the next year you join high school. We were going to a little house party, like just childish house parties, no drinks, no nothing. So when we were going there, we met this guy, and he was what do I call him? He was Somali Muslim. Let me see. Let's say Abdul. So we're going to this place with my friends. Then we saw this guy. At first, I wasn't really into him, but on that day, as in I wasn't really like taken. But kumbe, he had noticed me and he had liked me. Sisa, after the house party, we left. I had this aunt of mine who had a salon on those sides where the guy was living, and I used to go there because I used to get bored at home. So I used to go there, chill with her, just hanging out there because also most of my friends were coming from that side. So this day, I was walking, then I see this guy. He was listening to music. I don't know if he was pretending, I don't know, but he was listening to music on the road. He was just starting listening to music. Then I saw his hair and I was like, hey, as if that hair looks so good. As in, I don't know, I felt like he was looking cute that day. So I started crashing on him and feeling weird. You just know how you start blushing when you're having a crush on someone. If I wasn't really looking all good, I was just looking too normal too. And I was like, oh my god, like why did I have to meet him or bump into him on such a day? You know, one of those days you look terrible, then so you're bumping onto your crush. Oh, so annoying. So that day he asked for my number, we exchanged numbers. Then when I went back to my aunt's salon, I got a text from him saying, hi, you're looking good. Like him. So we went on talking. The same day he told me he liked me, the same day he told me he loves me and started sending me messages of I love you, I don't know what. That's how because I was really like, I liked him honestly. I just saw he was cute and I was like, hey, yeah, of course. And then that time I had never dated anyone at all. And I mean, that was like my first relationship son. Hey, so we continued as boyfriend and girlfriend. We started dating, but it was still awkward for me because I wasn't used to that life. I wasn't used to dating someone. And then oh my god, I hated it because now you love someone, but Sasa, you have to keep on looking good like 24/7. You don't like make him see like, oh, she's not even pretty. And there was nothing much I'm doing. I was just applying one job and just going out. So I saw like it was making a big difference. There was mascara, by the way. We went on and on. We started not meeting up at like his place or stuff like that because we were both staying at our parents' houses. So we were just like meeting up on streets, taking walks to like the beach. We were both kids. We had no experience with that we were not doing that, but I was really in love. I'm telling you, I was really into him. So the year went by. I never suspected anything. I went to high school in Ukambani. By the way, there was this friend of his, he reached out to me when I was in midterm, and he was telling me stuff about Abdul. I said, this guy used to insist. When I tell Abdul, Abdul tells me, it's because he wants you and stuff, he wants to date you. He's telling me, Abdul is dating this chick called Mary. Mary wasn't really her name, but that's just a fake name. Dating this chick called Mary, and so I'm starting in with the dark gray. I'm starting with it on the upper lids. He's dating this chick called Mary. They've been together for so long. I was like, wait, just stop lying to me, because I don't believe all that. You would have told me. And then I was so naive and say, I used to think that no one can lie to you, as in no guy can lie to you. If they don't like you, they'll just tell you straightforward, you know what, I don't like you, and there's no need to go on with this. Kumbe, I was yet to face the world. The guy kept on insisting. Just at the day before, then he told me, I'm going to get proof for you that he's cheating on you, as in he's having another girl, he's double dealing you guys. He told me. Then he called me the last day to today, then to the last night, today, this night, then tomorrow I'm going back to school. And when I was in midterm, I wasn't coming to Mombasa. I used to stay in either Juja at my aunt's place or Nairobi. But that time I was in Juja because it was near my school. It was more convenient. Since it was just a few days, then you go back to school. So he told me the last day, Sasa. He told me, I have proof today. And I was nervous because I knew there is no way. And he told me, you're not going to believe this, but right this moment, I'm at Cinemax and I'm seeing Abdul and Mary together. They're here and they're really cuddling and making out and all that. So I was like, no, I can't believe it. So I decided to call Abdul and just talk to him as usual too. Then he was talking weirdly. He wasn't picking my calls at first. Then he picked. Then he started talking weirdly. Then I asked him, where are you? Then he told me he's at Cinemax. And I asked him, who are you with? Then he said, just my friends, my normal friends. And I was like, okay. So you're not with anyone else? Yeah. Then I hanged up. Then I called the other guy, his friend who was telling me about him, and told him, why are you lying to me? He's just told me the truth. He's told me he's at Cinemax, but he's with his friends. Then he told me, I just saw him picking up the call and he went to the washroom. Ask him if he's with someone. Then if he lies, I'll take a photo and send you. Then I called Abdul again and I told him, a friend of mine has seen you with some chick, another chick. Is this true? And this chick's name, she's called Mary. Is this true? Then he kept silent. Oh my god. My heart started beating. I didn't even know there's something like a heartbreak, but my heart started beating like crazy. Because part of you wants to know the truth and part of you doesn't really want to know. You don't want to. I need to know. You have to tell me right now, who are you with? Are you with that Mary chick or I'm being lied to? I need to know right now before I get more proof, because this guy is telling me he's already taken a photo of you guys, and if you lied to. So out of the blues, he just started saying, oh, I know it's so and so who told you. I know because he's the one who was here, and I know he's the only person who will start these stories because he wants you and he just can't defend himself and just say his own way. He has to tarnish my name and all that. I was like, baby, I've not talked to that guy in so long. I don't even have his contacts and stuff. He told me, I know he's the one, and I'm like, just don't waste my time. Just tell me right now, because I'm going back to school and I don't need all this pressure right now. Just tell me the truth, because the one who's there is my real true friend, and she's even a chick, and she can't even start those. So he decided to tell me because he thought my friend is the one who's telling me, and clearly he can't lie and she's telling me the truth. So he started saying, yeah, it's true, I'm with Mary. I'm telling you, my heart started beating. But then I told myself, I have to ask him this question, as much as I don't want to, but I'll have to. And the question was, between me and her, who do you choose? Woo! He said, I choose Mary. And I was like, what? Why were you lying to me all this time? Like, why were you giving me hopes and all that? As in, I knew you as a different person, and right now I'm seeing like your true colors. And he was like, oh, I'm sorry, but you know, we've been with her for the longest time, and blah 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 blah. And I was like, you know what, it's fine, you just be with your Mary, and I'll go on with my life. I won't even bother you and stuff. And then I hanged up. When I hanged up, I stayed for like an hour. As in, my heart was really beating. Like, hey, what? Royal Queen Adunda, Royal Queen Adunda. I had never felt that feeling. Was the worst feeling you can ever have. Like, I feel like the world can just stop. Really broke my heart that day, because it was my first time, and I started feeling insecure, because I was like, why did he say I'm not good enough? Why did he this and this? So this friend of his called again to confirm if I got the truth, because I was silent. When he called, I told him that he's confessed. He said that he's really cheating. Then I asked him, how does she look like, you know, all those things. Definitely you'll ask, because you just want to understand, like, why. And he told me, this chick, first of all, she's not even pretty. She's nothing. Like, I don't even understand why he chose her over you. Then, but the thing is, this chick, she's from a rich family, like really rich. And in life, she gives him money and stuff, and gifts and stuff. She buys him a phone and all that. And you know, Maze, that's like, I'm young, I can't even do all that for a guy, and I even shouldn't. So I said, you know what, if that's what he's looking for in a relationship, so be it. I clearly can't provide that for him, so he can get it where he feels like he can get it. And yeah, so that's my story. Though I have to admit, after we closed school, I really stalked them. I stalked them on FB, because FB was, then they're like thing, like you just know, come on, look up all your time, you know, like Facebook was everything. So I was just stalking them till I felt like, okay, now it's time for me to move on, and it's not healthy. If you relate, you can comment down below and just tell me how yours was like. You can summarize. If you have a situation worse than you had, a worse situation than mine, you can let me know. You know, after a while he got dumped by that chick, and he started like looking for me and stuff. But I said, hell no. By then, I saw him to be like nothing. Honestly, I was like, Kansa, what did I see him? Like, seriously, I feel like he was nothing. Like, I could see all his faults. I'm telling you, when you break up with someone, that's when like you see they're not really as perfect as you thought they were. When you're in love with that moment, you feel like, that guy is so perfect. Like, you do some crazy shit for these people being in love. So that's it, guys. Thank you.
Voy a desnudar tu alma beso a beso hasta sentir que tu cuerpo se derrama como lluvia sobre mí.
I really enjoyed making this video. I really liked talking to you guys. I felt like you guys were here, so I really enjoyed this. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Mwah.